You chilling with the ice. Oh. You're chilling with the Iceberg, and today I want to talk about Nintendo. Esports, Nintendo Switch Online, and the no-brainers that Nintendo has rolled Snake Eyes on. The other big boys in this current console generation, Sony with PlayStation Network and Microsoft with Xbox Live Gold. They basically, you pay $60 for the year, $25 for 3 months, and $10 for 1 month. Nintendo has their price point at $20 for the year, $8 for 3 months, and $4 for 1 month. It's a big difference, and you're getting a bang for your buck in comparison to the other players, I should say, when it comes to paying for online, but I'm used to not paying for online, and this is probably something I should have put out a long time ago, but this is part of a bigger point. I've been using it. I stream Smash, so obviously I bit the bullet. I have it. It's fine. But there are repercussions for charging for online. I'm expecting my gameplay to be smooth, minimal lag, have good matchmaking, and to be able to talk to your friends seamlessly without a workaround that requires an audio background to figure out. Basically splicing cables to connect your Switch, your phone, and your headset together. It's a convoluted mess, and you're better off using Discord or something similar. I would use Skype over the method that Nintendo has cooked up. I want Nintendo Switch Online to be better, but right now I feel like it's more of I feel like it's less of Nintendo trying to infuse money into it to make it better, and it's more of just a money grab. How? Well, I got a couple examples for you. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has had so many lag-filled matches, stuff I've seen other streamers do, and stuff that was streamed on this channel. I don't know, man. Nintendo does great things, but then, like, for some reason, on the 11th hour, they back off and mess up something.
Yeah, right. They always blow the shot. The shot clock is going.
Like, I don't get it. Like, word, bottom of the ninth, they strike out when bases are loaded. I don't get it.
What happened?
Oh no.
What is that? Connection error? Is that you?
Oh no.
What is with this faulty online?
Oh no. Nintendo Switch Online.
What?
I paid $20 a year for this.
Well, you get what you pay for.
Trash.
Right.
And not everyone is on that McDonald's Wi-Fi that drops you like dirty laundry. There are people using Ethernet cables like myself, and they experience lag, and it makes no sense whatsoever. This is a platform that we're paying for. There should be dedicated servers, and I don't understand why that's not the case. Peer-to-peer does not work when everyone's ISP is not equal. And Super Mario Maker 2, which is coming out soon, fans on the internet had to kill Nintendo on social media. They had to kill Nintendo on social media just to get them to realize, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that whole multiplayer with randoms, that's a dub. we can't do that. If I want to play a game with any of my friends, whether I know them in real life or not, like, I shouldn't have to be next to them. Like, I shouldn't have to go to D's house so we can play Super Mario Maker 2 together. That doesn't make sense. It's not optimal. I pay for a Nintendo Switch Online. I should be able to play with my friends. So, luckily, they said they're going to address it. We will see when the game comes out. I would also like to see Amiibo support come back, but I doubt that's gonna happen, but we'll just have to see. Splatoon 2. Now, this is less of a Nintendo Switch Online problem and more of a Nintendo problem. I don't know if you remember the Switch promo that they put out. It was pretty spiffy, pretty cool looking. You had people on the carts, you had people going to rooftop parties, you had Duke in his home playing Breath of the Wild. Took it on a flight in an airplane. But one of the last things they showed in that trailer was Splatoon 2 being used as a esports type of game. Like, there were two teams going over their plans. Then it's like, yeah, we're gonna head to the arena, yeah. And they showed this big arena, people putting their, where's my Switch? They were putting their Switches in their dock, and they were getting ready to go at it. And I don't think that really materialized. I feel like they dropped the ball on that whole Splatoon esports thing. They announced a final Splatfest. Excuse me? That should be something that they should be having bi-weekly at minimum. It's like, that's supposed to be your landmark esports game. I went to New York Excelsior watch party for Overwatch League, and I see what Overwatch is doing, well, I should say what Blizzard is doing with Overwatch, and I'm like, why can't Nintendo do the same with Splatoon? I mean, where's the Splatoon League? That would be hard. Pokemon. Now, this too is less of a Nintendo Switch Online problem and more of a Game Freak Pokemon Company problem. And this sucks because I could probably make a long rant about this by itself, but Pokemon could have been Nintendo's first legitimate esport. I mean, it kinda is, depending on how you look at it, because you have the VGC, Video Game Championships, but there's another scene besides that called Smogon. A lot of competitive players and non-competitive players know that name. They go super hard to balance the roster of Pokemon to keep things, you know, in somewhat of an order. But Smogon rules and VGC rules are different. But when I'm thinking about balance, I think about what Janushi Machada, I'm pretty sure I butchered that, and the people at Game Freak said about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Smogon did more to balance Pokemon even before Game Freak uttered that word out of their mouths. Even with Megas and Z moves, Smogon has balanced the game. Now, Megas and Z moves are leaving, as well as some Pokemon. And the excuse for shortchanging us is balance and transcoding over 1,000 Pokemon / forms with their animations is too hard. What? I'm not rolling with that. Like, and then they give us Dynamax like that's supposed to be a good replacement. It looks cool, but we should be getting that in addition to what's already in the game. Pokemon is having the same problem Super Mario Maker 2 has had, where we're expecting certain things to happen and they're not. So it's like, really? This is what we're doing? Okay. It's really stupid. Delay the game or state that you're gonna make a patch to come later. That's the solution here, but I don't know, like we haven't heard anything. The communication between Game Freak and the public has been super trash, and I don't know like if I'm gonna even buy this game now. And it really sucks. They made a big deal about Pokemon Bank and Home, which are paid services, by the way. And yet, let's say someone has Pokemon Sapphire and has all the DS, 3DS, and they have a way to get their Pokemon into Pokemon Bank, and then they upsend it to Home. It's stuck there. They can't put it in the new games, and that is both unfortunate and very lame on Game Freak's part. I don't know if Pokemon Company has anything to do with this. They might. This might be a whole, we gotta please the investors, just get the game out type thing. But, alright, patch the game later. Say that that's what you're gonna do. You got people out here with hashtag save the Pokemon, bring back the national decks, free the bonds. Like, no, like, this could have played out a different way. Like, if someone owned a Pokemon out of the 807 that are out now, and they can't send it to new games, that's trash. You goofed on that one, Game Freak. And you can't say that there are too many Pokemon. That's a Gen 1er's argument. The writing was on the wall as early as Gen 5. That, yeah, the list is getting kinda high. Let's scale back a little bit. Like, don't make so many Pokemon in each gen. I think Gen 6 had it right. I think they gave you like 60 or 70 new Pokemon. I probably should have fact-checked that, but I'm pretty sure that was the gen that, and people were upset about it, that there weren't that many new Pokemon, but the game was still good, so I didn't mind. But that should have been planned going forward. Or you can go to Wizards of the Coast route, and how they develop Magic the Gathering sets, they plan sets it in advance. You can do the same thing with Pokemon. You don't have to put them all in the new game. And I think they do that to a certain extent, because Metang definitely wasn't in Gen 7. It was something, I guess, made for Go. But to give you like a preview for Gen 8, I'm not sure what. But they do that sometimes. They kind of give you like a preview. The movies were good for that. They showed you like Dawn Fan and Togepi in the anime. Like, they do that from time to time, but I think they should go all in on that so that something like this doesn't happen again. Work on animations and 3D models in advance. Like, and another thing, they're working on a side game called Town while in the middle of Sword and Shield development. That, like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you pull away resources from your cash cow, which is Pokemon, to work on something else? Like, I don't know if Town's been delayed, they haven't talked about it, but we just know that it's something they're working on. The communication line is horrible. I don't know, man. I can't endorse this. I want to use Sobble. I want to play the new game, but I can't endorse the game as it is now, and it really sucks. They should have a regional Galar Dex that you're forced to use the new Pokemon or whoever they want you to use. Then once you beat the game or beat the Elite Four, get the post game, that's when you unlock the national Dex. That's the move. That seems to be the move. And whoever at Game Freak, Pokemon Company, Janushi himself, they need to make a statement about this. But why am I bringing all of this up? Well, Nintendo has 5 first-party games, including a game I didn't talk about yet, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which actually also suffers from some quality of life issues, like not being able to spectate races that like you could spectate fights in Smash. And there hasn't been any new content for this game in a long time. We could definitely use a new racer and a new cup at the very least. But those 5 games, they give you a kart racer, a fighting game, a level creation game with multiplayer race and creation capabilities, a shooter, and a turn-based PvP or player versus player battle system RPG. And they currently all have or had problems that can be fixed. It's like Nintendo comes close, like dangerously close to the perfect game, and then goofs in the 11th hour. Like, at E3 2019, there was a Smash tournament, a Splatoon tournament, and a Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational. I guess they were all invitationals, but like, why can't Nintendo have their own EVO? Like, you got these 5 games that are very competitive, and you could just put a system in place to get people to qualify for it, rather than just pick the most popular streamers or competitors so you can boost up viewers for your stream. Like, there's a way you could go about this. Like, what if Nintendo Switch Online was fixed so you could have online tournaments reliably? You could even have online regionals, so you didn't even have to set up a brick and mortar place. Just handle everything online and hand out the invites based on, like, you have leaderboards, you have a global Smash power. Make these things relevant. You can do so much with what you have, but you need to get a grip on how online works and improve it. Like, you could take the good things you did in Smash, like spectating, friend lobbies, custom rule sets, and apply them to other games that require Nintendo Switch Online. What if the esports Splatoon screen that they show you at the end of that Switch trailer was made a reality? Like a big arena where everyone's excited for the new Splatoon tournament. I think that would be something really cool. Nintendo's own Evo. I don't know. That's my opinion. There's a couple of things here that I wanted to get out into a video. So this is my this whole Pokemon thing was a way for me to get all of these thoughts together in a video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Thunder Pal stuff from your boy Iceberg. Peace.